What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Mars and what motivates you the most. Okay, so we're going to start off with Mars in the first house. For these people, it's going to be um, their identity, their sense of self. It's also going to be their presence. So these people are more concerned about how they look, how they dress, how they walk, how they talk, how they speak, and how they're presenting themselves out in the world. This is what motivates them the most. Looking good, dressing good, smelling good, um, acting a certain kind of way, being a certain kind of way in public, okay, out into the world every single day. So we have Mars in the second house. So what motivates them the most? It's going to be things that have to deal with their self-worth. Also, anything that has to deal with money, materials, and possessions. Okay. Um, Gaining the money, receiving the money, making the money, money making ideas. Okay. Gathering up materials, gathering up resources. Okay. Having a lot of possessions, having a lot of things, a lot of items. Okay. Car, house, land, property, real estate. Okay. All of these different things motivate them. Okay, and it can also do a lot for their self-worth. Their self-worth is actually linked to um, the things that they can possess, okay, have in the material sense, in the material world. Okay, so we also have Mars in the third house. So the thing that motivates you the most is going to be communication, making connections, local connections with people, also peers, also your siblings are going to motivate you a lot, okay, in this lifetime. So these people can be great at writing, even speaking, teaching, mentors, okay? Being involved in the community, having some kind of influence in the community can also be seen with this placement, or just being very, very connected to their community. We have Mars in the fourth house. Okay, so this is going to push towards the home, push towards the family, the origins of their ancestors. Okay, looking up information from the past, things that went on and took place in the past is what's going to take place with this placement. So it's going to be a strong emphasis on family, um, the home dynamics, the domestic life in general. Okay, that's going to motivate them the most. Mars in the fifth house. Okay, so what motivates them the most is going to be creativity, joy, and also pleasure. So with this placement, these people are usually very skillful with their hands. Okay, very creative. A lot of times you can see people that are builders, people that do hair, do nails. Um, Very crafty, okay, or skillful in their craft. They can also be in the industry, anything that has to do with performing, being on the stage, being in the limelight. Okay, this is the shit that really gets them going and motivates them. Mars in the sixth house, routine is going to be their thing. Daily experiences and wellness. Okay, so these are the kind of people that can definitely have a routine, okay, and when I say even daily experiences, I'm talking about daily routines that they even go through in life. So these can be the type of people that are out and about. Maybe they hang out with their friends every day or every other day and things like that. Maybe they switch up friends. Maybe they chill with this person one day and then the next day they off to another friend. Okay, that can be one case scenario, but this can also speak about running errands. Okay, making sure things is done, things is in order, and things is intact. Mars in the seventh house. Okay, what motivates these people is going to be partnership, commitment, contracts, and external dynamics. Okay, so any type of one-on-one dealings with people motivates them. Okay, being in love, being in a partnership, a committed relationship, a business dealing with somebody. Okay, um, when you're speaking about contracts, we know we're talking a lot of times about legal things. Okay, so these people could definitely be interested in law, be interested in the justice system just in general. Okay, if we're talking about a loving relationship, then these people could definitely be in love with love, but they can also have a lot of arguments and debates. Okay, they can have a lot of back and forth, a lot of power struggles. Okay, but this is actually what they motivates them. Mars in the eighth house. Okay, this is going to be linked to psychology. Okay, anything that has to do with their memory, their psyche, and anything that goes underneath the surface. So this has to deal with going in depth. Okay, that's what motivates these people. They want to peel back them layers. They want to get to the bottom of things. Okay, want to get to the core. Okay, so they're deeply rooted into psychology, the human mind, their mind, other people's minds. Okay, anything that has to deal with mystery. Mars in the ninth house. Okay, what motivates these people is going to be traveling, it's going to be experience, it's going to be expansion, also discovery. Anything that has to deal with being liberated as well, being free spirit is what motivates these individuals. We also have Mars in the 10th house. So what motivates these people is going to be building up an empire, building up a legacy, building up their reputation, building up their brand, building up their fortune, building up their fame. Okay? So a lot of times Mars in the 10th house people, they can gain popularity amongst the masses. Okay? People can find them intriguing, sexy, beautiful, intelligent. Okay? And also the type of people that are go-getters. Okay, so these people are go-getters, grinders, hustlers, businessmen and businesswomen. Mars in the 11th house. This is going to push towards what motivates them the most: community, friendships, and anything that has to deal with being humanitarian. Okay, so the 11th house is more of a broader sense. Okay, so this can also be networking with people online, people in and out of states, in and out of countries. Even though it is speaking about community, we know community is more of the third than it is the 11th. Okay, but yeah, definitely can still be in a community, being a part of something, being a part of a crew, a club. Okay, any kind of thing like that. Friendships are going to be extremely important to these individuals. Okay, keep that in mind. And this is what also does motivate them: giving to the world, being of service, charity, work, and things like that. Giving back to the community. This is Mars in the 11th. Mars in the 12th. Okay, so what motivates them the most is going to be their psychic abilities, their intuition, healing powers, and also their karmic bonds that they share with people. Okay, Mars in Aries. What motivates these people the most is going to be competition, ambition, and also passion. Okay, we gotta understand that these people are driven. They're straightforward. They're blunt. They don't beat around the bush. They jump onto opportunities. They don't back down from confrontations. Okay, so what motivates them most is going to be somebody that's even want to compete with them, want to be competitive with them, because these people are fearless. You see what I'm saying? They're ready for all of that. Mars and Taurus. What motivates them the most is going to be stability, things being consistent, anything that has to deal with being practical, okay, and practicality. All right, so these people love to build a firm foundation, okay, and feel like that they're working towards doing so. Mars and Gemini. What motivates them is going to be learning, okay, also writing, as well as curiosity and being very much versatile. Okay, you have to remember that Gemini has to deal with versatility. Okay, being over here, being over there, even when it comes to their ideas. Okay, they're very, very curious. They want to know what's going on. They have a lot of questions about what is really taking place. So yes, they are the learners. Okay, so learning is going to be high for them when it comes to being motivated. Mars and Scorpio. Okay, what motivates them the most is going to be mystery, intensity. Okay, so anything that has to deal with something being hidden, anything that has to deal with something being traumatic, trauma, okay, all of these different things motivate them. And we know that Scorpio has to deal with transformation. So we know that any kind of crisis situation that goes on, that takes place, and that will occur, okay, this is going to transform these individuals into something greater than once they were. Okay, turning them into the best version of themselves, or a better version than what they was. Mars in Capricorn. What motivates them the most is going to be success, okay, and also determination. All right, these people are going to be relentless, okay, just in general, but these people are driven towards success, power, also control. All right, they are about order and structure as well, okay, and leaving behind a legacy for when they retire. Okay, building an empire once again. Mars and Cancer. Okay, so what motivates these people is a strong support system. Okay, appreciation and also honesty. These people really value those kind of things. A lot of times, people that have Mars and Cancer can run into people that are a bunch of disappointments and letdowns. Okay, so for these people, having support or some kind of strong support system around them is going to be what really motivates them. Mars and Pisces, okay, what's going to motivate them is going to be compassion, anything that has to do with being an artist or creativity. Okay, they are very, very creative as well as dreamers. Okay, the thing with the Mars and Pisces is going to be turning those dreams into reality. Okay, turning those dreams into reality and not keeping them as thoughts. Okay, but their motivation is their dreams. Okay, Mars in Virgo. What motivates them the most is going to actually be things that have to deal with being very methodical. Okay, so having some kind of method, some kind of system. They are about perfection, so they do seek out to be perfect. Okay, we all know in this world nobody is, so it is what it is. But they're seeking out perfection. Okay, and perfecting whatever that is. Mars and Sagittarius, what motivates them is going to be excitement, philosophy, higher knowledge, higher education, philosophical information, being adventurous, okay, sightseeing, cultures, diving deep into different cultures, in and out of states and things like that, just getting out and about, just in general, okay. Mars in Libra. Okay, what motivates them is going to be resourcefulness and also being very strategic, okay? Having some kind of strategy, all right? So they can be very, very diplomatic, okay? When you're speaking about Mars and Libra individuals, they want justice, they want fairness, okay? And this is what actually motivates them. Peace, tranquility is what they seek out, okay? And that also motivates them too when they are peaceful, okay? Mars and Aquarius. Okay, so what motivates them the most is going to be anything that has to deal with being rebellious, okay, innovative and creative, along with being experimental. Okay, we know Aquarius is linked to Uranus. Uranus is linked to technology. Okay, so when you're just speaking about this, definitely, it's pollen all over the place. Definitely, these people are motivated about trying out something different, trying out something new. Okay, not having things stay the same, things switch up at a second's notice. Okay, they're thrilled by that, motivated by that, and they trust the process along the way. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on this note for now. In future videos to come, I will go more into depth into Mars and what motivates you the most. Okay, if anybody wants to get their chart analyzed, please hit me up. My phone number is 516-738-6042. Okay, do have the Libra scale sale going on. Please hit me up. So this is a Force of Nature spiritual awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all, and I will see you on the next one.